Okay, we are joined by U.S. men's national team midfielder Richie Ledezma. Richie, if we could just get started by having you describe your first time in now with the senior team, and also, do you prefer Richie or Richard?
Well, yeah, I prefer Richie, and my experience so far is it's going well, and I'm having fun, and I'm enjoying the moment, so everything's looking good.
Thanks, Richie. We'll get started with Doug McIntyre from Yahoo.
Thanks, Michael. Hi, Richie. Looking forward to see you hopefully debut tomorrow. Just curious what Greg's message has been regarding the opponent, regarding Panama, a team you're going to see in World Cup qualifying. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, Greg is talking about how they're gonna sit in a low block against us, so we just have to be patient and for the gaps to be open, and we have to slot it into the midfielders and break lines. So yeah, the game plan is to just stay with the ball most of the time, and our press has to be sharp. And if they break us, we have to get together and reinforce. So that's the game plan for tomorrow.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Dylan Butler from MLSsoccer.com.
Thank you, Michael. Hey, Richie, how are you? Just not too long of a question, but just sort of your journey, right, from Real Salt Lake out to PSV. You've been patient. You finally make your debut. What's that journey been like for you? What was it like to finally play for the first team or the senior team? And what are the expectations for you for the rest of the year with PSV?
I mean, yeah, it's obviously took a lot of hard work, and I think my coaching staff and everyone that has helped me get there. And yeah, so far my debut was nice, and it was an incredible moment. I just need to keep working hard, and seize my moments every time I go in, and try to get into Europa League games if I can, and try to score if I can. So I'm really excited to move forward with PSV after this camp. So
The next question will come from Felix Boshin at One Goal.
Hey, thanks Richie for taking the time. Hey, I'm curious if you could maybe touch on a little bit your transition into the senior USMNT camp. There's a few guys who are with you at the U20s, Ulianis, Timothy Weah, Chris Richards. Has that made the transition any easier? How are those guys helping you guys? How are you guys helping each other?
yeah, it's cool seeing other people that have been to the U20 World Cup going to the men's national team. So yeah, we're helping each other. We're asking the older guys, obviously, because they have experience, and we're obviously new to this whole system. But yeah, we're asking the older guys to help us, and we're helping each other by, passing the ball to each other in training, believing in each other, and just doing the little things.
Hey, Richie, thanks for doing this. I'm just curious what your adaptation process with PSV has been like for you. I mean, obviously, this is your second season. What was it like initially going there? Was it a shock? And what's the transition been like, to be able to make your first team debut?
Yeah, I had to adapt to a lot of things, especially their football. Their football is different from where I played at RSL. I mean, what I mean by that is, the pace of the game is much faster, even in the youth, when I was with the under-19s, and even with young, we call it young PSV, so it's so much different, and I had to adapt to a lot of things, and quick passing, quick thinking, and trying to get a shot off early or trying to get a quick pass early. So that's helped me a lot in my game, I guess. So I took it into the game versus PSV in my debut. So and I got an assist. I mean, it wasn't the best assist. It wasn't nothing amazing, but it still counts as an assist. So.
Okay, we're going to move to Ivis Galarcep from SBI Soccer.
Hey, Rich. Yeah, thanks for taking the time. You mentioned adapting and the adaptation to PSV. What's it been like adapting to the current U.S. setup? Obviously, it's your first time with Greg Berhalter. What do you think of the system, and how do you feel like you kind of fit into what he wants to do in the soccer he wants to play?
Yeah, it's different from coming from my club. I mean, in my club we play a 4-2-2-2, so Greg wants to play something else, and that's fine with me. And I feel like adapting to it. I've been on it, so and I watched the first game versus well, and I was focusing mainly on the midfield, so I could see what I can do, and if I go in or if I, if I start and or if I go in versus Panama. So that's one of the key things I saw, and I feel like that's gonna help me coming into tomorrow's game.
Our last question for Richie will go to Ryan Talmadge from Bull.com.
Hey Richie, can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect, thanks. Just these last 2 weeks have obviously been a big step for you in your career, both on for club and country. On an emotional level, on a personal level, what has that been like for you? What has it been like making that leap both for club and country, and has it kind of set in yet what's kind of been going on in your life right now?
Yeah, I'm still trying to take it all in. I mean, honestly, it's a dream come true. I mean, I'm only 20 years old, and making that transition from America to Europe is it's not an easy thing to do, especially living on your own for many years. So obviously it's emotional to me, and it's emotional to my family, and we're still all trying to take it in. So yeah.